You know what, bro? I'm gonna sit right here for a minute since it's got some good light right here. I just left about a Dollar Tree, as y'all can see. Look at that. Yep. Let me flip this thing over. Hold on, let me see. I think, yeah, I got my camera holder right here. Hold on. Let me stick this up on here. Okay, I had that. I'll tell you what. Stick that up in there like that. Just sitting up here. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stick this. If they got any music, I'm about to stop this video. Hold on, let me stop this here because they might have music. I don't think they got no music there. I can't let it play because Facebook, once you put some music in here, they're going to copyright your video. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm meditating on what you call this? The softwares. You know, I'm just amazing how things like when you make videos and stuff, it make software and stuff like that. All right, what's up, Uncle? All right. Yeah, man. You know, man, it's even nice, man, when at least somebody just, what's up, man? That means a lot right there, man. You know, some people don't even want to do that, you know, but I guess that's the way it's gonna be. You know, it always have been like that. I'm pretty sure it was like that to some degree, you know, but things, and we living in this 21st century. So things, you know, we talk about it all the time. There's lots of videos out there how the world can change, you know. So this ain't, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, it ain't nothing that I'm pretty sure way before I even came to social media, you had people when they first came on the social media website and started posting and stuff. You had people that was talking about this stuff. If you go back and look at the videos in the early days when they first started YouTube, you had people talking about the same thing as you have people talking about now. The only difference is times can change and we just have gotten wiser. That's it. But it's still the same. You know what I'm saying? As time go by, I just went in Dollar Tree, right? Like that little time in that what I went there and done. You can't get that time back. You know what I mean? No, you can't go back and get it back. You know what I mean? The only thing you can do is catch the time that's going to come and catch it. You can get that. You can get that without missing it. But once you miss it, that's it. It ain't gonna come back around twice. Because things are constantly changing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Things are constantly changing in this society. Even as I speak now, things probably is in progress now. That you know, you see certain things things don't stay the same. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to look back from now and you know what I'm saying, and still be able to, if it's around YouTube around, still be able to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, I would love for that to happen. You know, I would love to. You know what I mean? And if it does happen, it just would be um, a miracle. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a society, man, where um, it's like we're not we're not as a black, Hispanic, and Native American people, we're not unified. Now notice I ain't said nothing about the so-called white man. Now, yes, we can move forward, but if I'm bold and if I'm speaking on the streets, if I ever come to the, I want to be able, that's what I want to be able to do, talk about the roots of the problem. I'm not going to talk about a dating why women don't do this and do this, except I talk about slavery first. That's going to be the first and foremost. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to take my Bible and take out the Apocrypha and the Babylon Temple of Two, all those books, and I'm going to reveal who is behind all of this evil and corruption that actually started in the world. And that's Esau, the devil. The Bible speaks of Esau, you know? And that's who I'm going to blame it on. Esau. You know what I mean? All the origin now, they just like so-called white people, you think about it now. They talk about child abuse, right? It ain't no fucking body more child abuse than the damn white man, white woman and child. They are the most abused. So they ain't got no business even trying to advocate nothing about no child abuse and change a thing when they are the originators of this of the same shit that they talk about. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense. How you gonna sit up? The white man is the number one man that talk about child abuse. All right, man, same to you. How you gonna talk about child abuse when you the originator of child abuse? They ain't got no reason to even talk about child abuse. No, they ain't got no reason to even sit up and even tell nobody nothing about child abuse. When they are the number one people who perpetrate instituted the system of evil, instituted the jailhouses and stuff. Who created all that? The so-called white man did that. Yeah, they created that. When look, man, and I'm very proud to say it. When I look at a so-called police, a so-called white man in a police suit, a so-called police car, when I look at them, I'm reminded of Adolf Hitler. That's who I'm reminded of. That's who I think of. And when I think of our people hating each other and how we when it comes to the dating world and how our so-called black, Hispanic, Native American men and women hate each other, I'm thinking about how Adolf Hitler, how they think about how Hitler woke up one day and said, you know what, I want to make Germany great again. That was his mission and that was his goal. And if you go look at the history of those things, guess what? They was able to accomplish those things, even though they had an evil empire in mind. And guess who supported them? All the other nations of all the nations that's not of the nation of Israel supported them in that. The Irish, the Germans, the French, all of the so-called what they if I'm gonna say so-called Portland Jews or whatever, all of them came together and teamed up with and was on one accord with Hitler. Now, if these other nations can come together and can help take the blacks, our people down, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans down, why can't we come together and build a godly empire and a powerful empire and stick together? If they can come together for evil and can build all of this stuff and take this from our people, our ancestors, right? If they can build all this and take this away from our ancestors, why not we stand up in righteousness and take what's ours? But they can come together. Think about it. They have no problem with coming together. They supported When they conquered the Native American people, they succeeded at. Why? Because they all came together and worked together to build these evil empires. You think the so-called white man enslaved our people in jail, in these jail systems this day by themselves? Do you think they do that by themselves? No. They got the military, they got the SWAT team, they got all kinds of people, agents that can come in and come to their rescue when something go down. Think about a so-called white woman or white man walking out here, and they see a so-called man of color just walking around here, and they just start hollering, they being threatened and they being robbed or whatever. Guess what's gonna happen? All them people gonna come together, and they ain't gonna hesitate for that so-called white woman or white man. They gonna come out here and they gonna see what the hell is up, and you ain't gonna miss the time that they was gone. They gonna be them popped up right up on you and say, "Hey, what's up? We got a call stating that you had tried to rob or blah blah blah. What's your ID?" They're gonna be trying to ask, "Give me your ID and where you from and what's your name," and trying to run your ID and all that just to see who the hell you is. You know what I'm saying? If they come together, and I'm gonna keep saying that, if they can come together and can help take this from us, from our people, from our ancestors, blacks, Hispanics, and natives of America. Think about how they got this world. Think about how they got South America, Puerto Rico, the islands of Puerto Rico. Think about how Christopher Columbus, them people had help enslaving our people. They had the African people doing it. They had help with doing that to our people. Yeah, they did. And we walked around here and we hate each other. Yeah, they had help. If the so-called white man can build an evil empire by teaming up, guess what? When go back and look at that video of Eric Garner and see how many people teamed on top of Eric Garner and cut that man's breathing off. Think about that. That's right. Think about Dylan Roof. Dylan Roof was backed up. Dylan Roof was backed up when he went into a church and killed 9 black people and wounded some others in cold blood. And guess what they did after Dylan Roof killed all them people in that church in 2015? They offered him a damn hamburger. Think about that. They offered Dylan Roof a hamburger. They did. They offered this man a hamburger. Dylan Roof. Think about that man went in that church and killed all them people. They offered him a hamburger. Black man, so-called black man, be on drugs and all that kind of what they do. Put them in handcuffs and take them in. They take our people and arrest them in a heartbeat over some drugs. But they turned around and took a so-called white boy a burger to Burger King. They took a white boy to Burger King when they'll take a so-called black man, a Hispanic man in for some for smoking weed or drugs or something. But they took this so-called white boy to Burger King. Now make that make sense. I be wanting our people to hear that. That should piss black people off. Every time we think about that, that should piss Alton Stewart. Go and look and see how many so-called white police officers was on Alton Stewart and killed him with a gun. Pulled their gun out and shot him. And he wasn't doing nothing but selling CDs at a convenience store. Trayvon Martin, them so-called white people, they got people backing them and doing that. If they can come together for evil, why can't we come together for good and love each other and be genuine toward each other? But no, we can't do that. I told one girl, sister, and this ain't gonna put down to her. I said, why in the hell? I said, that's the enemy right there. I said, you looking at the wrong person. I'm a victim just like you is. I said, shit, I'm a damn victim. I'm a victim just like you is. I'm just as much of a victim as you is. That you taking out on the wrong people. I'm a victim just in this stuff, just like you is. That's the enemy right there, the so-called white man. I said, that they go right there. Them the ones you get mad at. Yeah. I try my best to stand up for people, but a lot of people, man, they don't care. They don't appreciate it. We attack each other in a minute, but we ain't gonna go and get on the system for how they done our people. So I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Let me know what y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think. I'm out, man.